Koh Lipe is a small island in the southwest of Thailand. It's sometimes called the Maldives of Thailand, and it's also famous for its scuba diving. But first, click subscribe so you get notifications of future videos, and give me a thumbs up if you want to support this channel. Getting to Koh Lipe requires a bit of traveling. Most people will probably come here on a ferry from Phuket via Koh Phi and Koh Lanta, or from Langkawi in Malaysia. Be careful if you get seasick easily, the Andaman Sea can be choppy at times. One time the ferry was bouncing up and down like a jackhammer, and people were puking into bags left and right. Lovely memories. Depending on what you want to get from your trip, you can either stay on the south side of the island at Pattaya Beach, close to the main walking street, or you can stay closer to Sunset Beach in the west, or Sunrise Beach in the east. The northern beaches are more beautiful, so if you're into the whole secluded island with pristine beaches thing, that's a better option for you. The views are completely amazing here, so I wouldn't fault you. It's not hard to get across the island with the taxi trikes either, so where you stay doesn't really matter all that much. Personally, however, I prefer to stay closer to the dive shops, restaurants and beach bars at Pattaya Beach and the walking street. On the walking street you can find pretty good restaurants and places to hang. I love a place called Sawasdi Bar that has good Wi-Fi and mats where you can lie down with your beer. Another place that's good is Poo Bar. They have movie nights where they show completely legal copies of films in the evenings, and they sell popcorn as well. Just like being at the movies, except for, well, everything. Don't have dinner anywhere close to Madame Yuhu's pancake place. There's a reason it's called Madame Yuhu. Every time people pass by, they shout Yuhu in a very annoying tone. At Pattaya Beach itself there are a couple of beach bars, like the Reggae Bar. It's a good place, but it used to be better. These days all the bars need to stay far away from the shoreline so the tourists can walk on the beach unhindered. Koh Lipe used to be a hidden gem, but it's pretty well known by now. Tourism on the island has exploded a bit, and it's probably going to lose even more of its laid-back charm as time moves on. I think the Chow Lei, the sea gypsies who own half of the island, are trying to keep it less exploited, but they're fighting an uphill battle. Aside from the beaches and the laid-back bars, there's one major thing that makes Koh Lipe special: the scuba diving. Some of the dive sites I've tried include Adang Small Rocks and Adang Big Rocks. There's quite a bit to see on these dives. The rocks in question make these dive sites pretty interesting, with a topography that you can go around or over. The corals are pretty healthy as well, and there are many schools of fish all around the place. In between the rocks you can also find things like sea cucumbers and pufferfish and lobsters. The place is also crawling with moray eels. Tons of them everywhere. Bannerfish are one of my favorite fish, and I like smaller mackerel as well. Like nudibranchs, sea slugs basically. They can come in a wide range of sizes and colors. Koh Yang East and Koh Yang West are a couple of other dive sites where you can see more morays and more pleasant views overall. I just love these anemones that hide, and finding a scorpionfish is also always exciting. There are quite a few of them at these sites. As you've noticed, the visibility isn't always great, but I still think that the place can be really beautiful when the plankton aren't all too plentiful. And who doesn't love anemone fish of various kinds? They're just so cute. I also dived some other sites, for example Koh Talang, Koh Taro and Koh Bulo, and a quite famous site called Stonehenge. Now, because I'm a moron, I didn't take any footage from Stonehenge, but I'll show you some still pictures at least. It's called Stonehenge because of these massive pillars standing all over the place. If you're lucky you can find seahorses here, but don't count on it. So I didn't take videos from here, but apparently I took stupid photos of myself instead. More interesting are these small things at the dive shop called Pikachus. Does anyone know what they're really called? All in all, I'm a bit conflicted about Koh Lipe. I adore the laid-back atmosphere and the gorgeous beaches, but the diving isn't the best you've ever seen. You can find marvelous topography and some exciting macro, but the visibility isn't great and there are better corals elsewhere. If you want a wonderful island vacation away from the more touristy islands in Thailand, go to Koh Lipe. Relax and enjoy the views and go scuba diving, especially if you like looking for macro. Well, that's all for now. Have a great day.